Alright, good evening po sa inyong lahat at welcome na naman sa isang edisyon ng Tech Sabado. Tonight is Saturday evening para po sa inyong lahat na nandiyan sa inyong mga bahay, nanonood at nakikinig sa Spotify, Facebook, and YouTube. Jing Garcia po ng TechSabado.com and of course the Manila Times. Again, magandang gabi. Napakaganda ng episode natin ngayon gabi, kaya huwag ka po yung aalis dyan. Makinig po kayo sa buong oras na to dahil marami po kayo matututunan. Pero bago ang lahat, papasok ko muna ang akin kachokaran since 2015 dito sa Tech Sabado. Over 10 years na po kami. And syempre, siya po ang kasama ko since the 92.3 News FM days sa Radyo 5 TV5. Walang iba kundi si Atty.
Melvin Calimag po, magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat. Tulad nga ng sinabi ni Jing, magandang episode po for tonight. No? Diyan lang po kayo. We're here at the Galleria Lagman sa Poblacion in Makati. Napakaganda po. May ginagawa pong rito, jazz bar na antabayanan natin.
Coffee shop.
And coffee shop. And of course, kasama pa rin natin ang ating collaborators, Limang Siglo, led by Mr. J.R. Contreras and his staff and his angels. Okay, Jing, let's go!
Yes, gaya ng sinabi ko kanina, magiging very interesting tong conversation natin ngayong gabi dito sa Tech Sabado. Umpisahan ko na kaagad para mapahaba ang ating usapan. No? Ang una ko introduce, syempre matagal natin nakasama to ni Melvin, especially ng mga tech joint days natin, mga 20 years, Melvin? Oo, di ba? Over 20 years na. Siya po ay former Public Affairs Head of PLDT and Smart Communications. And in his over 30-year career, Mon Isberto has worked with both sides of the communications business. Si Sir Mon Isberto po. He was a reporter for Business Day, leading business newspaper nung back in the day. tapos naging rin siya, Financial Post Manila Bureau Chief back in the 1980s. Of course, nag-host din po siya ng mga programa sa GMA 7 ng mga panahon na yun. Good evening, Sir Mon Isberto.
Maraming salamat and good evening sa inyong dalawa.
Si Sir Mon is also known as the Tech Lolo.
Tech Lolo, sa One Page, yes.
Oo, di ba? Tech Lolo.
Ano yan? Certified Tech Lolo.
Oo.
May qualified naman ako, tatlo na yung apo ko.
Yes, para mas marami apo ko. To my right naman, another big time nito sa sa tech community.
Tech icon.
Tech icon. Tech big time. Tech
pioneer.
Icon. Yes, pioneer. Ang daming war stories kaming pinag-usapan kanina and I hope ma-share niya sa ating mga war stories na later tonight sa Tech Sabado. Siya po ang former COMELEC Commissioner, former Automobile Association of the Philippines President, and of course, graduate ng BS Mechanical Engineering sa UP. Yan, mga taga-UP rito. So, of an IT expert and co-founder of STI. Nako, ito, ex-IBM, ex-Big Blue to sa Philippines. And an important figure sa elections, especially sa NAM12. Walang iba kundi si Sir Augusto Gus Lagman. Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Magandang gabi sa inyo lahat.
We're very privileged na nabigyan tayo ng pagkakataon ni Sir Mon at ni Sir Lagman na na mag-guest dito sa Tech Sabado, no? Tagal ko ng mga idol to, lalo na si Sir Gus. Talagang we only read his names minsan sa sa papers, no? Yung mga exploits niya, 'di ba, Jing?
Yes.
So, throw in the
Yes, gusto ko nga explain na sa mga viewers natin, sigurado ko na more than 4 decades ang mako-cover natin when it comes to dito technology, dito sa programa na to. Kasi talagang matagal na natin sila kasama. Ako over 20 years na. Sila before pa 20 years more. Hindi sila 20 years more.
Umpisa natin kay Sir Gus Lagman. Nagsimula ang career niya 1960s, imagine. Pinanganak ka na ba niya? Hindi pa.
Of course, Gen X ako eh.
Okay.
65.
Sir Gus?
65.
Yes.
65?
Nag-umpisa ako sa...
63.
Nag-umpisa pa lang siya nun.
Nag-umpisa ako sa IBM 1962.
62, Sir, pwede niyo bang ikwento sa amin, how was the tech industry then?
Noong time na yun. Noong 60s. Meron ba?
May servers na ba? Meron na ba computers?
Noong 1962, wala pang computers. Meron pa lang yung mga unit record equipment. Yun yung mga accounting machines, P-punch machines.
Nagbabasa ng cards.
Hindi ito yung
Hindi,
punch card.
basta
Hindi naman ito yung punch card.
Punch card.
Oh, punch card talaga.
Punch card na. Pero hindi pa computer systems noon.
Okay.
Parang accounting machines lang to print reports.
Okay.
Pagka kailangan mong ayusin yung mga cards, gagamit ka ng sorter, no? Pag-feed mo yung may computer sorter, card sorter, no? So yun pa lang, wala pang computer son. Ang first computer was, I think, Bureau of Lands.
Beautiful.
But it was a scientific computer.
Mm.
IBM 650.
What's a scientific computer? Parang scientific calculator ba rin ba yan?
No, it's more than just a calculator. Meron ng stored program.
Okay.
Yun ang yung calculator kasi usually keys lang eh. di ba?
Ah.
Pero ito, may stored program. You write the programs
Okay.
and then kino-compile yan. Tapos that is fed into the computer, ini-store yung program mo.
Okay.
And then you feed the data. So yung programs ngayon, ang aandar. Yung instructions mo, ang magpa-process ng data na ipipid mo.
Ano yung data nilalagay ng Bureau of Lands noong time na yun?
Bureau of
Titulo?
Lands, yung mga surveys nila.
Cadastral surveys.
Cadastral surveys ng Bureau of Lands, no? Pero ang first commercial computer was with Film Life.
Okay.
That was the IBM 1401. Ang memory size niya,
What?
4K.
4K.
4,000 bytes.
Mas malaki pa yung
ito.
size ng ano, no?
Ano
Mas powerful pa ang
ilan ba
cellphone.
ito?
Ah,
Gigabytes na yata ito eh, di ba?
4K.
Ngayon, 4,000 bytes. Nakakapag-program kami noon. Nakakagawa kami ng mga reports para sa mga kumpanya. No? Mga reports talaga. Mga financial reports sila.
yun ang binibenta ng
Using-
IBM.
Binibenta ng IBM yun noon.
So sinabi niyo nang unang nagkaroon yung Film Life, ito yung Film Life sa Taft Avenue nung
Sa
araw.
Taft Avenue.
Kasi kapitbahay lang ng opisina nito.
Yes.
UN.
UN, so
UN
UN.
Avenue.
UN Avenue.
Dati sa Acperal pa yun.
Isak pala.
Hindi nyo inabutan.
Sa Ekperal.
Sa-
The corny name of...
Isa Acperal.
Isa actor.
I
Dati-
think he was a newspaper publisher or something. I think. I'm not sure. No? I'm not sure.
Before it became UN Avenue.
Before it became UN Avenue. Isa Acperal.
Gas, nung nandun kayo sa isak pala,
Oh.
nandun ako sa grade school. Sa Lasal Taft.
Tatrabaho na ako doon.
Nasalta.
Nasaltap ka pala. Oh, si Brother Benedict.
Naalala mo, nung panahon na yun, meron pang mga punong akasya doon sa Taft Avenue.
Oh, yes.
Naputol lahat yun.
Putol lahat. Eh ngayon, nagpuputol na naman.
Anyway.
Di ba?
Kasi yung LRT.
Oh, LRT eh. Oh.
Kasi nagkaroon ng LRT.
Sa may mga pinuputol ngayon.
Sa may
Quezon
Quirino
City.
Avenue, sir.
Sa Quirino
Quirino
Avenue,
Avenue.
yung papunta
Kasi,
nagtahan for the connector.
Bakit hindi tayo marunong
Conserve.
mag-preserve
No.
Yes.
ng mga ganon?
Ay, isa pang usapan yun. Sir.
Sige. Wag muna tayo doon.
Sa tech.
So naalala niyo magkano yung machine?
Ay, nako.
Noon, $1 million siguro.
Oh, gano'n ka ba?
Rental lang noon. I can't remember how much. Kasi programmer lang ako doon. Wala akong pakialam kung magkano
Magkano
yung
na binenta.
magkano yung ano eh.
Remember, the exchange rate was I think 4 pesos to $1.
Yung time na yun.
Inabutan ko pa yung 2 to 1. Yung yatang 4 mga 1970s na.
Ah, okay, 70s na.
Oo.
Okay.
Oo.
Pero inabutan ko yung 2 to 1. Ang unang sweldo ko sa IBM, a month, 180 pesos.
Wow.
Mataas na nun.
Mataas na yun.
Kasi ang minimum nun, 120.
Oh.
4 pesos a day.
So, ginagamit nyo na ba nun yung sinasabi nilang parang slogan na you can't get fired if you buy IBM, parang gano'n? Pang ano ba
Well,
yun?
nung araw kasi, ilan pa lang ang
Technology company.
nakakaintindi ng IBM computers, even unit record machines. So, kung marunong ka nun, hindi ka mapapile kasi ilan lang kayo eh. Mahirap maghanap ng tao. So, medyo sigurado kang Eh ngayon, tens, hundreds of thousands, baka millions na ang computer programmers ngayon. Sa Pilipinas pa lang yon. I was one of the first 20 computer programmers in the country.
And who was the country manager then?
Tempot Arguelles. Jose Arguelles.
Was he the first?
No,
No?
I don't think so. Kasi IBM started in 1938 in the Philippines.
Okay.
IBM Philippines.
Okay.
Yun yung time na nilagay yung clock o nandun na yung clock sa Manila
Nauna-
City Hall?
Hindi, 1939 ang City Hall eh.
Oh.
1939.
Oh, siguro, soon after.
Soon after, yes.
Oh, kasi nung araw, tatlong divisions ng IBM. Yung data processing, yun yung mga unit record equipment, later computers, meron yung time systems,
The clock.
yan yung mga clocks, yung mga body clocks.
Body clock.
Oh,
body
IBM
clock.
yun.
IBM
Body
din pala
clock.
yun?
Oo. And then, electric typewriters.
Oh, it's electric.
Oh.
There's electric
Electric.
Pero pa yung bilog
Yung
yung
bilog
ano,
bola.
bilog
Bola.
bola.
Yung bola.
Pero,
May golf, para may golf
hindi yung,
ball.
Hindi yung isa-isa, no?
Yun ang tatlong divisions. Nandun ako sa data processing.
Galing.
Oh.
Kailan lumipat yung IBM from Manila to that IBM building supposedly sa Makati?
Ang
Sa
naunang
Paseo de
lumipat,
Rojas.
Oh,
ang,
Paseo de
na,
Rojas.
ang naunang lumipat, yung department namin, yung data center, service bureau pa tawag nun, at saka education.
Okay.
So we rented the ground floor of the SGB building. Tapos yun
Along
namang
Ayala.
education, second floor.
This is along Ayala.
Along
Ayala.
Ayala, yung SGB building.
Andun na.
Tabi nung Sikatuna,
Oh,
Di ba?
Yes, yung
Oh.
monument.
yun doon, no? Nakatapat doon sa triangle ba?
Sa tower, yes, sa tower.
Oh, yun. So doon kami nagre-rent. The rest of the company was still in Isaac Peral.
Oh.
UN.
So kami ang nauna, 1964.
64.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then later on, lumipat yung the rest of the departments, lumipat naman sa Sikatuna building, which is right beside SGB building. So nandun yung mga head offices.
How long did you stay sa IBM?
6 and a half.
6.5 years.
6.5 years.
1964?
62 to 68. Yeah, tapos IBM nagkaroon doon sa Paseo de Rojas.
Yes.
Yung ano ngayon, Paseo Center.
Paseo Center,
Oh,
now.
IBM dati.
Dati.
Di ba? Kasama ako doon sa nag-design ng department namin doon. Pero I resigned before I moved.
Ito Paseo.
Nung lumipat doon, naka-resign na. Kari-resign ko lang. Siguro mga 2 months before, nag-resign ako.
So, hindi na kayo nakapag-stay
Hindi ako
doon
naka-atpan doon.
sa Paseo.
Paseo.
That was a very iconic building back in the day kasi yun lang yung isang tech company nung nakalagay IBM.
IBM.
Yung mga early days, di ba?
Later on, they sold that and then they moved to
So, Eastwood.
Eastwood.
Oh. Now, they also have an office sa BGC, I think.
Yeah.
In BGC.
Hindi,
Raymond.
later yon.
Oh,
Yes, sir.
later na lang yung bago.
Muna.
Yes, sir. Yung ano muna.
Sa Eastwood,
BGC
matagal
muna.
na kayo sa-
Sa Eastwood
Oo.
muna and
Oo.
then BGC.
Meron na rin sa BGC.
Yes, sir.
Hindi ko pa napupuntahan.
Umpisa sa industry naman ni Sir Mon.
Oh,
Sir Mon,
communications.
Sige.
Nung time na yon, how was being in communications with how was it handled the time before the internet or even before new technology?
Hindi, nagsimula ako sa Business Day 1982.
82. Martial law.
Oh, martial law pa na. Lahat, everything was analog.
Oh yeah,
Typewriter.
Typewriter.
Ah.
Kaya kung magko-cover ka, you cover in the morning, mga alas 2 ng hapon, bumabalik na kami sa opisina. Kasi yung library, yung business day, may sariling library. Saka importante yung library para meron kang background. So, babalik kami sa office, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. Use the library. Typewriter. Pero by 1980...
Manual o electric
Manual.
naman? Manual pa.
Pag pumasok ka sa newsroom, ang ingay.
tigas nun, saka taka.
Sir Mon, hindi pa uso yung fax?
Wala pa noon.
Wala pa.
Wala pa noon.
Pero ano mo lang, Sir Mon, saan ang business day doon? Kasi naalala kong business
West
day doon.
Avenue.
Sa West Avenue. Kasi
Avenue.
naalala ko na lang yung sa EDSA eh.
Yun din, we transfer to
West
EDSA.
Avenue.
Yun yung malapit sa GMA, di ba? Nung
Oh,
time na
mga
yun.
85 ata.
85 na yun.
Mga
Pero West
84.
Avenue nag-start. Okay.
Yeah.
West Avenue
Yeah.
start. So,
Tama.
yun, everything was manual. Paglipat namin dun sa EDSA, nagsimula yung digital. We got yung unang computer na nagamit namin, yung nakadikit-dikit lahat.
Oo, parang may
Tapos
sabi intranet.
may central server.
Naka-network.
Ang tawag doon,
Network
ang tawag doon, yung link, may tawag doon sa
LAN?
kanya. Hindi
LAN.
pa LAN yun eh. Hindi pa
Hindi
LAN
LAN.
ang tawag doon.
Hindi. Parang, ha?
Token wing.
Oo.
Basta lahat yung intelligence hindi nasa terminal, nasa central parang server.
Oo.
So yun ang unang nagamit. Yun
Kayo
ang
lang
first
nag-uusap
time.
nun.
That's the
Nagabot
first
ba
time.
kayo ni Edo Laguer? Hindi.
Oo.
Nagabot kayo?
So anyway, so gano'n, no, na, sige. Then after a while, pinalitan yun, ang pinalit ay yung unang-unang Apple.
Apple computers.
Yes.
Yung Macintosh.
Macintosh.
No.
Macintosh.
Yung
Apple II.
Hindi, pero Macintosh na yun sa publishing eh, di ba?
yung ginamit
Sa publishing.
Publishing.
Macintosh. Correct.
Macintosh. So,
Yeah.
yun, yung computer na yun may intelligence siya. Hindi siya dun sa server
May
na.
memory.
May memory, tsaka may
meron
intelligence
siya.
siya. So doon nagsimula. Pero yung coverage no, napakahirap. Kasi walang mobile.
You really have to go, di ba?
You have to go back to the office to type.
Either you go back to the office o hahanap ka ng landline.
Didictate mo.
O tapos
Yes.
kung halimbawa rush na, no, wala nang oras, bumalik sa opisina, di dictation.
Oh,
Nag-
may
nag-report
transcribers
ba?
pa doon eh. May transcribers pa doon eh, di ba?
Oo.
May transcribers pa.
Ang nag-transcribe, yung editor. Yung
editor.
News
kasi,
desk.
tatawagan mo siya kayo kasi siya yung siyang tatanggap sa'yo. So kasi walang mobile. Sige. Tapos
Walang
walang
text.
internet.
Sure, internet.
Walang text. So it's all oral. Tapos kung ganun, kung wala ka pang oras magsulat, meron ka lang 1, 2, 3 lines.
Bullet
Diretso.
points, kwento
Tapos
mo.
diretso na.
Bullet points lang.
Kwento mo na lang. Tapos ayusin na nila dun sa opisina.
Sila na bumubuo.
Pero importante yun, Gus, kasi halimbawa, kung nagko-cover ka sa probinsya, naku, Diyos ko, I learned from experience. The first thing you do, pag nakarating ka doon sa lugar na pupuntahan mo para mag-cover, hahanapin mo kung saan yung telepono.
Didictate mo. Didictate mo.
Hindi, kasi
Tatawag mo.
nangyari sa akin, diretso ka doon sa scene ng pangyayari. No?
Paano mo i-report?
Pagbalik mo sa bayan,
Nakapila na.
nakapila na, wala ka na.
Babayad ko pa.
Hindi, kaya anong tawag nito? Doon ko nalaman na, the first thing you do, pagdating mo doon sa lugar,
Hanapin mo.
hanapin mo na yung saan yung telepono.
Para alam mo na.
Alam mo na, at saka alis ka kaagad.
Oo, para ikaw na makauna doon.
Oo, otherwise, nakapila
Pila ka.
Grabe. Hindi namin dapat yun.
Pero guys, ako, parati kong sinasabi ito sa mga kabataan. Kung nakasanayan mo ay analog, kaya ng digital.
Natanda ko, sir, sinabi mo, kung nagsimula ka sa manual na pagdadrive, kayang-kaya mo na yung automatic.
Oo.
Automatic.
Baliwala.
Baliwala na, sir, no?
Yeah.
Not the other way around.
Totoo
eh,
yun.
no?
Parang laruan na lang sa'yo yung, parang bangka na lang sa'yo yung automatic.
Kaya gusto kong sabihin ito, sinasabi ko ito sa mga apo ko. Alam mo, mahirap na aasa ka kagad sa digital, sa automatic. Kailangan, alam mo kung gawin yan, mano-mano.
Hard coding.
Oo, kasi kung hindi ka marunong magmano-mano, hindi mo na-develop yung skills mo talaga. Kasi
Totoo yan.
unfortunately, digital technology makes things too easy.
Easy, yes. With all the digital tools.
Pero kung masyadong easy sa simula pa lang, hindi mo na-develop talaga yung mga hard skills na kailangan mo talaga sa buhay.
Ganun ka-spoiled ang mga kabataan ngayon sa generation ngayon eh. So sabi sa inyo, napaka-interesting ng usapan natin ngayong gabi. Kaya tutuloy-tuloy pa natin ito pagbalik po ng Tech Sabado.
I'm Melvin Calimag of Newsbytes.ph.
Jing Garcia of the Manila Times.
Raymund Tribdino, Tito Tribs ng Manila Times at ng cleantechnica.com.
Please like,
Share.
Follow Tech Sabado
Tech Sabado.
Tech Sabado.
sa YouTube at Facebook.
And we're back dito sa Tech Sabado at napaka-interesting talaga ng usapan natin dito with Sir Mon Isberto and of course, Sir Gus Lagman. So pagpatuloy natin, balik tayo kay Sir Gus, yung after the IBM days niya, ano nangyari na with technology sa Pilipinas? Ano ko lang natin para magkaroon tayo ng makita yung journey talaga ng ng country natin dahil iba eh.
He was there.
Oh, he was there. Talagang na-experience sa lahat.
At least from his viewpoint as a tech executive.
Yes.
Well, sabi ko nga kanina, the first commercial computer was installed at Film Life in 1962.
62. Okay.
No? And I was still with IBM at the time. No?
Sir, kayo ba yung nagbenta doon sa kanila?
Hindi. Hindi ako sales. No?
Hindi sa marketing.
Hindi ako marketing.
Okay.
Ang una kong trabaho, programmer.
Programmer. Okay.
Computer programmer. Sabi ko nga kanina, I was one of the first 20
programmers. Oh, yeah.
programmers in the country. No? Ang nauna lang sa akin, yung mga taga Bureau of Plans at saka a few sa Film Life.
Okay.
Pagkatapos yun, wala pa computer sariling computer ng IBM, so I have to buy time from Film Life. Later on sa SSS, nung SSS nasa Intramuros pa. So I would go there, 7th floor, IBM cards pa noon, di ba? So I would bring the computer boxes with me. Wala pa akong kotse noon.
Bigat nun, sir.
Hindi, may motorsiklo. So I would have about 3 or 4 boxes sa isang biyahe. Nakatali yun sa motorsiklo ko. Dadali ko sa SSS, sa Intramuros. Meron pa nung panaan. Minsan dumating ako doon, bakit basag-basag ang bintana? Nagka-batuan mo dito kanina. Di ba nandun pang mga squatters yung araw sa Intramuros? Hindi pa pareho ngayon na pwede ka maglakad sa gabi. Naku, nung araw, hindi ka pwede maglakad sa gabi doon. So, pupunta ako doon. And then, sa gabi, kung minsan, patay ng elevator. No?
You have to take the stairs.
Nasa 7th floor ang
Dala kayo.
Dala-dala ko yung IBM cards. Boxes, no?
Boxes.
So, mga 3 biyahe yun.
Oh my
Paakyat sa
Dahil
7th.
exercise, gas.
Bata pa ako noon.
Okay lang.
Bata pa ako noon.
How old were you then? 20s?
1939 ako. So, mga 30s.
30.
30s.
30s. Kalakasan nyo pa nun.
Oo. Hindi, 1960s pa pala yun, ano? So, tama. 20s pa lang.
Late 20s.
Oo. Yeah, mid to late 20s. So, kaya ko pa. Kaya ko pang maket.
Nakamotor pa kayo eh.
7th floor. So, nakamotorsiklo pa ako, no? That's all that I could afford. I bought it from Han Manila for, I think, 1,800 pesos. Hulugan! Installment pa yun, no? So, yun. Magtatakbo ako doon. May mga reports, may mga boxes of forms. Nadala ko pa. And then, iuwi ko sa opisina. Dahil kailangan na kinabukasan yung reports. So, yun trabaho ko sa IBM doon. Hirap ako noon kasi until later, nakabili na ako ng kotse. Medyo mas padalit na ng konti. No?
After IBM days, sir, saan ka na pumunta?
Nagsarili ako.
Okay.
I went on my own together with 6 other IBM guys.
Okay.
We resigned all on the same day. June 30,
Okay. Who are these people?
1968.
Kasama niyo?
Hindi
Do
ko
you
na
remember
kilala.
them?
Marami. Hindi, unknown to me, all except one had plans of migrating. And so, nagtayo kami ng computer services and computer school. Compass.
Okay.
No? Computer Associates. No? So, may eskwelahan kami. Sa Bendia. LPL building.
LPL, oh.
1968, sir. 1968. 68.
Oh.
May martial law.
So, yeah, we had our school there, no? So, kami rin nagtuturo. So, magtuturo ako. Meron akong kumisan, 3 classes, 9 to 12, 3 to 6, 6 to 9. 9 hours, nakatayo ka.
Tuloy.
Nagtuturo ka, daldal ka ng daldal.
Ano turo mo, sir?
Computers.
Pero nung time na yun, may market na for that? So, Pilipinas?
Nag-uumpisa pa lang.
Nag-uumpisa pa lang.
Nag-uumpisa pa lang. And, siyempre, nagbebenta na ng computer sa IBM, NCR, etc.
Kailangan
nila ng mga
programmers.
programmers.
Oo.
No? So, malakas. Malakas ang pasok ng mga estudyante. Dahil gusto nila matuto ng computers. No? So, yun, nagtuturo ako. Tagal ko nagturo. Ilang taon din yun. Nakatayo ako. Nagtuturo. Saka noon naman, pwede ka pa, I think pwede pang manigarilyo noon eh.
Sa school, sa school, pwede pa.
So that was your full-time job, sir?
Ang unang first class ko noon was naging empleyado namin si Ed Casaneda. Ewan ko kung narinig mo yon. Ed Casaneda was in my very first class. Sabi ko, ang galing nito. He was with SGB at the time. Nasa pension planning. BS Mac graduate ng UP.
Oh my God.
Sabi ko, ang galing nito ah. So I hired him. So he left SGB and joined us. So yun, naging programmer din siya, nagtuturo din siya. And then as we started hiring, karamihan UP graduates. Karamihan nasa either physics, math, yun ang mga karamihan courses. No?
So that was 1968. It
When I
lasted
left.
And then until
So nagsarili nga ako, no? So for 5 years. Yun nga, unknown to me, yung pala mga kasama kong nag-resign sa IBM, lahat may plano mag-migrate. US and Canada. So after about 2 years, naiwan ako mag-isa.
isa na lang kayo.
And you know, I was already a department manager at IBM. But running a company is a different story altogether. You have to look for money to pay your employees.
Yes.
Sa IBM, I didn't have to worry about payroll. Dito, naku, do I have enough cash to pay my employees? So nagkautang-utang ako sa bangko. And you know, mga 5,000, 10,000 lang naman ang mga utangan nun eh. Di ba? So, mamaya, hindi na ako pinapautang ng bangko. Dahil hindi naman ako nakakabayad. So, hirap na hirap ako. And, I had to close down the company. And then I freelance as a consultant. Una ko pang naging kliyente doon, consultant ako, was Fortune Tobacco. Sa Parang, Marikina.
Yes, yun ang ano nila.
Oo.
Yung manufacturing nila.
I really had no money. I had to sell my car. Mabuti na lang yung wife ko, merong minica. Yung 3-cylinder car.
Maliit.
Maliit. So yun ang dala-dala ko sa Parang, Marikina.
During those years, malayo pa yung
Oo,
Marikina.
malayo.
Malayo.
Puro dalahiban pa yun.
Malayo ba yun eh?
Pagtawid mo ng tulay, papasok ng
There's nothing
Marikina,
there.
parang
Rice
tapos
field.
pupunta ka doon sa Fortune Tobacco. Naku, parang mga bakanting lote pa noon.
Dalahiban pa yun.
Tapunan nga ng mga pinapatay dati.
Oo.
Basta salvage.
Minsan, kasi 3 cylinders lang yung kotse, nagpumutok yung isang cylinder. So, dalawa na lang. Nasa EDSA ako. So, pupugak-pugak ko. Buti na iuwi ko pa.
Hindi kumatok.
Kotse pa ng business ko yun dahil I had to sell my car. Wala na
Your
akong
sports
pera
car.
Grabe din pala, no?
Pero tama, totoo yan eh. Parang malayo. Yung Ateneo nung bata ko, layo na from my place sa Quezon
Parang
City.
probinsya na eh, no?
Yung Ateneo, bagitin ko lang to dahil hindi maniniwala itong mga ito eh. Nung nasa UP ako, estudyante ako, yung mga may kotse sa amin, ilan lang naman yung may kotse.
Tama.
Sa harap ng engineering building, mga 6 na kotse lang ang makikita mo. Hindi pareho yun. Wala kang maparking.
Wala pa parking.
Anyway, nagda-drag race sila yung panahon ni na Romeo Vasquez, Nagda-drag race, alam mo kung saan? Sa Katipunan.
Sa Katipunan.
Yung maluwag pa yun.
Sa Rata Ateneo.
Walang sasakyan doon, no?
Wala!
Yun yung Ortigas sila nung araw.
Nagda-drag race during the day.
Oo.
Weekdays. Nagda-drag race doon.
Ganun
Ako,
ka-
nanonood lang ako.
wala kasing dumadaan nun doon.
Wala may kotse.
Konti lang may kotse nung araw. Luxury pa kotse
Wala
nung
pang may
araw.
kotse no.
Kasi wala pa yung connection ng C5.
C5, oo. Tama, wala pa.
Yung nagkaroon ng connection sa C5.
Doon.
Ayun na.
Doon na to.
The C5 came very much later.
90s na yata.
Yung nasa Ateneo ako, 1970, wala kang makikita ng sakyan doon. Lakad-lakad ka.
Padlak talaga.
Eh lalo na noong
1950s.
1950s and 60s. Isipin mo,
Talagang, ibig sabihin, hanggang 1970, maluwag pa yung lugar.
61 graduate ako sa UP eh.
61 siya.
61.
So,
DS Engineering.
IBM was your first job out of college?
Practically. Kasi, I say practically, kasi nung pagka-graduate ko, sabi nung tatay ko, kailangan you have to have your mechanical engineering. You have to have your hands dirty. Meron siyang kaibigan na merong malaking machine shop sa Grace Park. Pinasok niya ako doon. So I was operating this big lathe operator, vertical lathe. Ganyan kalaki yung bed. No? So ang lalaki ng mga tinukuha ko na... So, but I only stayed for about 5 months. Sabi ko, wala na ako natututunan dito. Sabi ko sa tatay ko, no? Pinasok naman niya ako doon sa MESMA. No? Naging welder naman ako doon. MESMA.
Ano yun, sir?
Wala na yata yun eh.
Wala na.
Hindi ka na malalo yung rest.
Alam ko, trabaho ko doon, nagwe-weld ako. Electric welding.
Okay.
Ako, galing ko mag-weld to. Pantay na pantay talaga yung ganun ko.
welding.
Oo. I only stayed for 1 month kasi may kaibigan ako nagtatrabaho sa IBM. Kaklase ko since high school, kasabay ko sa UP. Sabi niya, Gus, may opening sa IBM. So, nag-apply ako. Nakakuha naman ako. So, 1 month lang ako doon sa MESMA. Pumasok na ako sa IBM.
Kung hindi, hanggang ngayon nagwe-welding ka, gas.
Yes.
Sabi natin si Sir naman.
Oh, yan.
Saan nag-start naman yung career nyo on TV? Kailan nag-start yung TV stint after being a journalist?
Well, I was naghalo eh. So,
Nag-overlap siya.
nag-overlap.
Overlap.
So, I was a print journalist up to 1987. Tapos nag-international press correspondent ako. Then habang nag-international press correspondent ako, nagsimula ako sa TV. So, tapos, in 1995, I was hired by Smart to be its public affairs head. I still continued my TV until 1998.
3 years pa.
Oh, dadagdag. So,
Yes, nakikita ko kayo sa morning show.
Morning show.
So anyway, so I was in TV for about 8.5 years. No? Tapos I started in my corporate in 1995 and I retired 25 years later. So, ang maganda dun sa span of time na yun yung panahon ng transition from analog.
Analog to digital.
Oh, yeah,
So nahuli ko yung dalawa.
Yeah.
And for example, dun sa yung nasa news kami, yun nga, puro
Typewriter.
Tapos nagsimula magkaroon ng computer. Pero wala pang internet noon.
Wala pa.
Wala pang internet noon. Nagsimula 94.
94, yes. Sa
Pero
Philippines.
up to 1995.
Ganyan pa kalalaki ang
97,
disc, ano nun?
Yung mga lalaki.
Yung 8 inch, ano? Floppy disk. Floppy disk.
Floppy disk.
Floppy disk.
Floppy disk.
7 inch pa yata nung araw, hindi pa 5 inches. 8
inches.
inch.
Oh,
Wala pa yung
floppy
5.
disk.
Pero at saka, nagsimula ako sa smart, so mobile. Pero yung simula ng mobile, analog.
Yes,
Analog
yung
muna.
Gen 1.
After about 1995, 96, nagsimula ang digital. GSM.
GSM.
Pero G2 lang
G2 na yun.
Who brought in digital technology in the
Smart,
telecom
diba?
sector?
Hindi,
digital ba?
Ang unang pumasok
Islacom?
ng GSM was Globe.
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 Hindi ba nauna Islacom?
I think naunang Islacom for a few months.
Yes.
For a few months.
Islacom.
Islacom. Tapos kinuwas binili ng Globe.
Yes.
Islacom.
Tapos, Smart followed later with its own GSM product. So, it was first analog, and then pumasok ang digital, Pero GSM pa lang. So yung internet doon mahina. No? Very very slow paced pa yun.
Sir, ang nalala ko sa Smart, yung Price Buster ba yun?
That was the first.
Yung meron siyang naka-baseball bat na ano?
1994 yun. Kasi
94.
pero analog pa yung service.
Sa analog pa yun.
Kasi tinutulak talaga it was a very aggressive marketing campaign.
Yes. I remember
para
that.
yung cellphone
Maging affordable.
ay maging abot kaya ng mas maraming tao.
I think that really broke the the camel's back na
Yes.
talagang bumagsak yung price. Kasi ang mahal ng cellphone nun. I remember ang subscription ng ng PLDT noon almost 50,000 a month yata, 40,000.
Ang laki
pa.
Ang laki pa
Tapos
ng
yung malaki.
cellphone.
Malaki pa
Diba?
yung cellphone.
Yung parang pangkaskas ng yelo.
Tapos bigla naging less than 1,000 yung subscription. Yun yung price buster.
Two things. One was technology, the other one was marketing. Meaning, yung pricing nagbago. But the technology, because it became more efficient, made it possible na to lower prices. So, nagsimula, dati lahat ng cellphone were by subscription.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oo.
Yes.
Tapos, pumasok ang prepaid.
Prepaid.
When prepaid came along,
yes.
mas maraming tao na pwedeng
Na-afford nila.
Which until now is prepaid market pa rin.
Pero the Philippine market is...
Ako, postpaid yata ako.
Postpaid na kayo, sir.
Pero the market in the Philippines is predominantly prepaid.
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 Ganon.
80% pa rin yan.
Pero dahil sa sobrang baba na lang.
80, sir.
Pero
80?
It used to be 90.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dahil sa sobrang baba na ng pricing ngayon, people can afford the postpaid now. Kasi almost pareho lang gastos nila eh.
Predominantly.
80% prepaid.
Yes, sir.
Majority
So,
is
ilan lang ang postpaid?
Walang maliit pa rin
I'm one of a few.
Pero what was it, 2004, the next big breakthrough came. Okay, first, the transition from analog to digital. Then the introduction of, aside from postpaid, prepaid. But the next really big turning point for the mobile industry was
3G.
smartphones.
The 3G.
Smartphone.
Smartphones na. Oh.
The Apple was the first
Yes,
one
of
to
course.
introduce
2007.
smartphones. This was in 2000.
Meron pang another brand. That my first smartphone was not Apple.
Pero
Motorola?
No.
Ericsson?
No, another one.
Bosch?
Bosch.
I can't remember the name.
Tagal nun.
Dito.
Blackberry?
Very?
No.
Ericsson? Hindi.
Ay.
Nokia?
Pero
Nokia.
Nakalimutan natin yung Nokia.
Boy,
Paul
Nokia.
brand.
Paul brand.
Wala na. Nokia.
I think
That was my first,
So, yung pagpasok ng smartphones, yun ang nag-change ng game. Because you combined na the power of the internet. Kasi by then, yung digital network ng mobile phones, was becoming more and more powerful. So, ang dami mo nang pwedeng gawin on your mobile device.
Wala, you can do everything now.
Yeah. Especially now, app-based na karamihan ng ngayon.
I gave away my laptop to my daughter.
Oh,
Wala na, lahat ang gagawa na nito eh.
Pero bago ko makalimutan, on the fixed line side, kasi mag-PLDT din ako. Dati-rati, ang bagal-bagal ng internet sa fixed line. Ngayon, fiber na.
Fiber. Yes.
When fiber came along, then that was the game changer naman for
Yun na,
fixed.
yun na.
Kasi talagang, powerful, very high-speed internet.
High speed.
And that started in the early 2000s. Na they started to implement na. First, high internet. Then later on, in the 2000s, they started to replace the network with fiber, hindi na copper. May joke nga dyan eh. Kasi hindi ba hanggang ngayon, ninanakaw yung mga copper wires.
Copper wire.
Kagabi, nakakita ko ng balita, hinahatak talaga yung
Ayan, tunnel. Tunnel
Meron
na
pa
kaya.
mga copper wires yan.
Hinahatak yung... Kaya lang, ang problema ngayon, parami almost most of the wires now, hindi na copper.
Fiber na.
Fiber na siya. Ninanakaw pa rin kasi akala nila...
Akala ba yung
Copper. Kanila, copper.
Copper.
Sabi ko nga, dapat lagyan ng sign eh.
This is not copper.
It's not copper.
Tama.
Oh, ayan, bago tayo mag-continue ng more war stories about our old icons.
Young.
Old and young icons. Babalik po ang Tech Sabado.
I'm Melvin Calimag of Newsbytes.ph.
Jing Garcia of the Manila Times.
Raymund Tribdino, Tito Tribs ng Manila Times at ng cleantechnica.com.
Please like,
Share.
Follow Tech Sabado
Tech Sabado.
Tech Sabado.
sa YouTube at Facebook.
Alright, we're back dito sa Tech Sabado. Gabi, gumaganda itong usapan to. Hindi ko alam kung matatapos to ngayong gabi. Pero sige, balik tayo kay Sir Gus kasi mamaya pag-usapan pa natin more about yung pagpasok ng internet. Pero syempre, education. Balikan natin when it comes to education sa sa Pilipinas when it comes to technology.
Kasi
And of
nabanggit
course,
niya kanina, umpisahan niya na yung pagtuturo.
Yes.
Yung sabay-sabay silang nag-resign from
Andito
IBM.
pala nag-connect yun. Yung story na yun.
Ha?
Sa next endeavor ni...
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, sir, what prompted you to go back into education when you put up STI?
Hindi, yun nga, nung
As a
nag-resign
co-founder of STI.
Nung lumabas kami ng IBM, tinayo nga namin yung Compass,
Yes.
no? And then nung nagkahirap-hirap nga, I had to close down Compass, and I went back to being an employee. And then I was employed for about 9 years.
9 years.
Oh. And then later I resigned and went on my own again, no?
Ito na ba, sir, yung STI?
Hindi pa.
Hindi pa. Okay.
No? And I started selling computer terminals. So, kasi distributor lang yung data prep ng mga so many products.
Okay.
No, bago ako nag-resign, hiningi ko yung dalawang produkto sa data prep. Sabi ko, can I have these two products? Para meron naman akong umpisahan. So, I went on my own again, selling those terminals. So, yun lang. In fact, hanggang ngayon, kaibigan ko pa yung mga empleyada ko noon. Empleyada kasi naging presidente, Tina Lee. Di ba? Byte marketing. And then, during that time, it was when I got together with 3 of my friends. Si Edgar Sarte, ex-IBM din. Si Herman Gamboa, ex-Boros naman. Boros pa noon, hindi pa Unisys. No? And then Ben Santos, who was the IT head of United Lab. So kaming apat, we started talking.
So, sir, nag-resign kayo lahat din? Hindi.
Hindi, si Ed Sarte was already out of IBM.
Okay.
And they had a small software company. Si Herman Gamboa naman was, I think he also resigned already from Boros.
Okay.
And he was starting his own
Company.
no? And then si Ben Santos, I think was still with United Lab. So we got together, started talking. We talked for about 3 to 6 months. Oh, sabi sa akin, huwag ka na mag-empleyado. Mag-negosyo na lang tayo, sabi sa akin, no? So sabi ko, sige, until anong gagawin nating business? What kind of company? And that's when we agreed. We decided that we would set up a computer school and computer services. At that time, I still had a computer school. Maliit lang. On my own. Okay, no? So,
This is not the previous school na yung Compass. No.
Iba pa.
Iba pa.
Compass pa.
Compass
Yes,
pa.
Compass pa. But nag-migrate na nga yung mga kasama ko
mo,
eh. Ako naiwan eh. And you know, I analyzed years later, why did we fail, no? Undercapitalized. We started with 2,000 pesos each. Pito kami. So, 14,000 pesos. So, okay lang nung umpisa kasi pumasok agad ang income. Pero, nung, yun na nga, we got a big government contract. Hindi kami nabayaran ng buo. So, one big blow like that, wow! So, talagang nagkahirap-hirap ako. Nagkautang-utang ako sa bangko.
Government
Personal loans, no? So, until I decided, yun nga, nag-freelance ako, consultant. And then later on, I got hired by a group of companies. And sabi sa akin, they got a distributorship for some computer products and they want to start a new company. So, ginawa akong general manager. So, yun. Buhay na naman ako. Sumusweldo na naman ako. Something like 6,000 pesos a month, no?
Which
At that
company is
time,
yun?
it was
Yung time na yun.
not bad during that time.
Which
no?
company is this? Yung SSI ba to?
Hindi,
No?
data prep.
Data prep, okay,
Oh,
okay.
yung data prep nga. So, yun. Started hiring people. Lumaki naman, no? Until I resigned after 9 years. Sabi ko, gusto kong mag-umpisa uli, yung magsarili. Kinausap ko nung matanda, DMG. Domingo Guevara, senior. Sabi niya, para namang sarili mo yung kumpanya. Hindi ka naman namin pinakikialaman. Di ba? That's true. Fairness. No? Talaga hindi nila ako pinakikialaman. Iba ho yung sarili ko. So, I left. And I started a small company selling computer terminals. And then, yun nga, nag-usap-usap kami ng 3 other friends, sila Ed Sante nga, and we decided to start the STI, which is up to now. One. So, nag-umpisa kami. I had my school at the time, Compass. So, hindi pa data prep, Compass pala, yung eskwelahan ko noon. Computer Associates, no? Compass Data Processing Institute. Sabi ko, after about few months, sabi ko, alam mo kung gumawa tayo ng courseware gumawa kami ng standard courseware. Dahil we set up a school also, no? Set up kami ng courseware ala IBM. When I say that, yung teacher, merong manual. Alam mo sa IBM, pag magtuturo, ako bilang sabihin, Gus, tuturo mo ito bukas. No? A new product. No? So, yung manual, kumpleto yan. When I say complete, nakalagay doon, day 1, itong mga i-cover mong topic. Day 2, itong mga i-cover mong topic. So, talagang you're guided nung manual. Hindi yung basta syllabus lang. So, talagang day to day.
Okay.
May guide ka. So, alam mo kung ano yung tuturo mo. Day 1, day 2. Alam mo kung late ka o hahabol ka. No? So, yun. Gumawa kami ng ganong courseware.
And you adapted that?
Gumaya kami
Gumaya
sa
kayo.
IBM. Ngayon, sinuggest ko sa mga partner ko sa STI. Sabi ko, alam mo, sayang itong ginawa natin kung we only have 300 students in one school. No? Why don't we franchise schools? Wala pang nagpa-franchise ng eskwelano. Franchise ang McDonald's.
Pero not a school.
Pero not a school. You don't franchise school.
Yeah.
No?
Branch lang.
So, now how do we do that? In fact, my wife used to be executive assistant of Washington DC ng SGB. Nung nalaman niya, how can you control so many students, so many, when you have so many schools, so many campuses?
Pero Gus, meron ka ng manual.
Sabi ko, we have courseware and we train our instructors. Every instructor was trained by us. And then we send them out to the campuses, in the provinces, in the south, all the way to Mindanao. At one point, when I was still there, we had more than 100 campuses.
Wow.
Ang STI.
100.
And all the instructors were trained by us. Eventually, it became unwieldy. So we started hiring from the location. Kasi biruin mo, pag galing sa amin, we have to house them.
Yeah.
Ang laki ng gastos. So we started hiring from the location.
Yes.
And then we would send them to Manila for training. And then send them back. So that worked. Up to now, siguro. But in the early 2000, I sold everything. And I earned a lot of money. This is part of this building. Was because of that.
Yes.
Was because of that. No? So,
Technology adoption we have now, compared, naging mabilis ba yung adoption? because of that?
Yes, very rapid, especially in the mobile side, for the simple reason that the devices became more and more affordable. At the same time, the devices became more and more powerful. Today, the statistics are about 88 million Filipinos are using smartphones.
Oh, 88 million.
88 million.
As of, I think, 2025. Tapos, and Filipinos spend about 7.7 hours on the internet.
Yes. One of the highest, I think, in the world, di ba?
One of the highest. At saka, kumbaga, above average tayo.
Yes.
About 80% of the population.
More. Yeah.
So, you can imagine na, the impact on the lifestyle, both good and bad. Unfortunately,
Yes.
Technology brings
That's so
both
true.
good and bad. If you don't know how to use it well, it will give you trouble. From a media standpoint naman, one of the biggest challenges that we face now as a result of this technology development is something that's often overlooked in the discussion. It's the problem of information overload. Okay? Because what's happening is literally nalulunod yung utak natin.
Ang dami ng
Dami.
Yes. Because the human brain can only process so much information in a
Yeah.
given period of time.
Yeah.
Pero yung amount of information that we are
You
absorbing
can absorb, yes.
is now something like 74 gigabytes per day.
Wow.
Okay? That's equivalent to watching 16 full-length movies in one day or reading 200,000 words in a day. Ang resulta niyan, pag yung ganyang flow na yan, the brain has two components or two sides. There's the thoughtful, contemplative thinking brain. And then there's the automatic brain. Yan yung mga bias natin. So, pag nalulunod na yung utak ng tao, hindi na kayang ma-process yung dami ng informasyon. Pinapasa ng brain sa automatic side.
Okay, yes.
Which is yung may bias.
Yung may bias. Kaya kung ano mang bias mo, yun ang mag-ooperate.
Emotions mo na doon.
Automatic na yun, kaya nga automatic.
Tapos yun, yung mga social media platforms are designed by the algorithm
To target that.
to target your bias.
Yes, yes.
Kung ano yung hilig mo, ano yung bias mo, kasi the more you use the platform, the more information the platform gathers about you. So over time, it develops a very detailed, it will know you better than you know yourself.
Yes, that's so true. That's so true. Yes, that's so true.
Actually, natatakot ako doon eh.
Yes.
That's
It is. It's scary.
It
Yeah.
is. It is.
So, sir, tanong ko ngayon sa inyo,
Oh.
when you were head of PLDT and Smart Public Affairs and Communication, ano yung messages that you prioritize that you want to drive to the audience?
Well, the business of PLDT and Smart is basically on the infrastructure side, the telecom side,
Not the content, right?
which means you deliver, you provide the highway.
Okay.
Iba yung nagde-develop ng social media platforms at iba-iba mga apps and services. That's a different business altogether.
So you focus on the infra.
Well, that's our mandate. So, ang focus namin is, can you deliver adequate capacity? Can you deliver, the data speeds that the people are looking for? Yun naman ang challenge. Especially, number one, in highly concentrated areas where there's a big demand. And in the very remote areas where infrastructure is a real challenge. So, yun ang focus ng mga infrastructure companies like PLDT and Smart. Of course, we work with content suppliers, app producers,
The software side.
on the software side to deliver the services that people are looking for. But our basic business remains the platform, the infrastructure. That's the difference between a telecoms company and a IT company that is specializing on software and on services.
Yeah.
So anyway, ganun ang ano.
Kumbaga may hardware manufacturer, meron naman mga software developers.
So, ganun yung traditional one. Of course, it's getting pretty mixed up now because of the changing technologies. But the basic, if you talk about legal and political standpoint, telco operators are held to task if they don't deliver the infrastructure. Yun ang hahanapin sa'yo. Ikaw naman, on the other hand, right now, if you look around the world, these social media companies are now facing more and more scrutiny.
Yeah.
Because of their platforms, no?
There have been several legal
Yes. Challenges against them.
decisions that have made, particularly in the United States, because there are about 2,000 cases that have been filed by individuals and groups against the social media companies for various reasons. So, again, the technology, alam mo sa technology, ang bilis gumawa eh. What is true today, example, a very relevant example. Today, you can still tell the difference between the AI-generated video and a real video. There are telltale signs like sometimes the video yung tao has six fingers. Or
Yung pronunciation.
yung
Ay,
galaw,
yung lips.
yung galaw ng lips,
Hindi sync.
hindi nakasync
Hindi
dun sa
nakasync.
audio, no?
Ah,
Pero sabi ng mga experts, in 2 to 3 years time from now,
hindi mo na
Hindi mo na, wala nang
meron pa rin, pero mahirap.
you won't be
mahirap
able
na.
to tell.
So, for
You have to be an expert.
you have to use now your
Critical thinking.
critical thinking.
So,
Kasi kailangan the most basic rule in critical thinking is think ka muna.
Think ka mo.
think ako na.
No, really. Don't believe
Don't
Everything.
right
Don't
away.
just believe.
Think first before you make a choice or before you believe. No? Always have this element of, sandali. Totoo
Think
ba
ka
ito?
muna.
Yeah.
Kailangan niya ngayon.
So ayan po mga nanonood sa atin is proof na age doesn't matter when it comes to technology. So obviously our talk is asking for a part 2. So ayan po, ibibigay po namin yan. So ito, pagbalik po ng Tech Sabado. Okay, from there, siguradong kulang na kulang yung oras natin, kaya magkakaroon tayo ng part 2. Okay, Jing Garcia po ng Tech Sabado. See you next week.
Ako naman po si Melvin Calimag ng Newsbytes.ph. Salamat po sa ating venue host, ang Galeria Lagman, courtesy of our guest, Mr. Gus Lagman. And of course, our collaborator, Limang Siglo of J.R. Contreras and his staff. See you again next week, Jing!
Yes, Jing Garcia po ng TechSabado.com and the Manila Times. Yes, yung part 2 po natin sa darating na Saturday.